Today, joining this space session. It's nice having you around. Uh, First and foremost, I say Merry Christmas. I say Happy New Year in advance. Um, I know great things have happened to us in this year, 2021, and I know many new things, of course, that we are expecting for the year 2022. So the topic I said is, as I said, is grateful for 2021, plans for 2022, and then we are talking respect to scholarships, jobs, marriage, Japa, etc. All those things we talk about on Twitter now. So those are things we want to talk about. And I want to start this way: that many times we feel there is actually nothing to be grateful for when we look at the year, particular year in retrospective. We usually think, this year has gone so bad for me, so many love letters, so many rejections. Some people were not only rejected by school, some people were rejected by ladies, by they were shooting their shots and then they didn't hit the target too. So many things, and some people say, oh yeah, it's a good year. Some people say, oh, it's not a good year, all those stuff. But really, the point is that anytime we look at our lives, or many times when we look at our lives, we usually look at it in a particular direction, in a particular perspective. And then we only focus on that perspective where we have not really won in quotes. And then we forget all the other good things that actually happened to us in the course of the year. And one of the purposes, because I'll say that it's more than one purpose. One of the many purposes of this Twitter space is to actually make us conscious of those things we should actually be grateful for. And when we are actually grateful for some things, it helps us to plan for the following year. It helps us to plan to, when we look at those issues critically, we're able to plan for what is coming ahead. We're able to look at this. Okay, what is my mistake? What have I done wrong? What can I improve on? And we plan properly for the following year. And another purpose is to listen to testimonies of some people, things they did that actually made a difference for them in this year. And you can actually use that same strategy or something similar in the coming year. That's one other purpose for this page. When you listen to the testimony, there's something we used to say that testimony begets testimony. When you start listening to people, you say, oh, this is possible. Someone, for example, probably has 4 kids, is thinking, oh, it's not possible to study with 4 kids. And then you hear someone say, oh, this year I was able to move to UK, I was able to move to whichever country, and I was able to study with my 4 kids. And the other person will say, oh, so this is actually possible. So people will gain insight from some of the things you'll be sharing with us. How we start sharing, different people will share, and then you will gain insight, and then it will help you to plan for the following year. You might hear someone say transition from, let's say, a Greek to tech, and then you are there wondering, okay, what's going on with you? You actually learn from that testimony too. So the purpose of this space, one of the purposes, is also to learn from each other, to learn from one another, and then see what we can actually do better in the coming year. And of course, some people, I've been saying some uh, comments on the tweet I put out for this meeting, and people were saying, "No, I'm looking for a shot to shoot." Or how do they say it? Is it a shoot to shot? I don't know how to say it now. I want to shoot my shot. Someone said it's been rejected by some girls or ladies. So who knows? Twitter space is a good place to find someone too. So you can also find that. Yeah. So let me start by saying that we actually should be grateful for many things. Number one, that you're alive today is something to be grateful for. I tell you, there are actually, it's not that we don't want to mock those who have died, but the truth is, when there is hope, whenever there is life, there is hope. Okay, that you are alive means that there is hope for something better. And look at it really, you will see that you actually have something to be grateful for. You still have your plans and purposes. You can still achieve those things you want to achieve. Okay. Let's assume the year has not gone as you have planned. Let's assume, I put out a tweet. I said many people actually are not where they desire to be in this this Christmas. Because, for example, I share testimonies of people who got their visa approved and all those stuff. At the same time, in my DM, I have people. I don't share those ones really, but I have people who also did not get their visa approved. I have people who got rejection from schools and all those stuff. No, such people will say, "Oh, there's nothing to be grateful for." But really, when you still look at your plans, when you still look at your life, being alive means there is hope. Being alive means that there is hope for you to be able to do something better even in the future. So it's one thing to be grateful for too. That you are alive is one thing to be grateful for. And that you still have your plans and purposes, you still have all those things with you, and those dreams and visions are still alive in you, is actually something to be grateful for. I tell you, look at the year, look at it. You may say, "Oh, my salary has reduced. I'm not what I used to be from the very beginning of the year," and all those stuff. But really, there are lessons that you have learned even in all those rejections. Look at all those rejections. You have learned how not to do things. Someone will say, "Oh, I applied for a job, I didn't get a job." I tell you, my brother, look at those things deeply. You actually have learned ways not to do things. You have actually learned ways of doing things better. And if you actually you did all those shots and then those ladies disappointed you, they didn't catch your shot, you have actually learned who not to go to, who not to run to. Okay. And then you know that all that you have learned in the year 2021 to help you to prepare for a better 2021. So let me start by saying some of the things I am actually grateful for this year. For example, this year I think I progressed well in my research. I did a lot. I progressed well. I presented in how many conferences? Two or three conferences. Okay, one was a poster presentation, and I did full presentation in two other conferences, and it's been moving fine. I'm moving towards a publication very soon. So I have something to be grateful for. Of course, family life too. I have something to be grateful for my kids. Of course, they started school this August, and then it's been a wonderful journey. So before I say so many things, let me give opportunity for those who have requested. I say the first person is IB Raja. IB Raja. I'll give you 1 minute, 2 minutes. Yeah, tell us what you are grateful for. Tell us what you are thinking for the coming year, those plans. Okay, IB Raja is not requesting again. Let me give Jemima, you are the second person here. Tell us those things you are grateful for, uh, plans for the coming year, and what you have learned, all those things. Uh, Let me add you. Okay, good. So you can speak. Jemima, that's you there. You can speak. What are you grateful for? What are the plans for the year 2022? What have you learned in 2021? What do you think other people can learn? Jemima, I've given you the speaker so you can start talking. Oh, I think she's having issues with connection there. All right, let me give Sonia, you have requested to tell us what are you grateful for? What are the plans ahead? Uh, so Sonia, you have the floor. What are you grateful for? What are the plans ahead? Uh, what are you grateful for? Oh, Sonia left again too. Okay, Sonia, you have the mic so you can talk.
Hi, Samuel. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak. I'm really grateful for this. And thank you so much for this space that you created. I am a firm believer of expressing gratitude. I believe that it is one of the things that helps us keep any sort of pessimism, worries, and disappointments in life at bay for at least some moments that we spend, being grateful. And let me, I know that I have 1 to 2 minutes to share my experiences, but let me tell you that it's absolutely, unrealistic for me to be able to sum up everything that I've experienced in this year. There have been challenges, and COVID has been one of the major setbacks in all our lives, and especially in India, when there were disheartening. But I'm grateful that we were way through those times, and really grateful to have experienced some time with my own self, realizing what are some of the ways which I can strengthen myself, ways I can utilize to make myself mentally strong, to be able to tackle worries. This has also taught me the importance of realizing how random and unpredictable our lives can be. Lives have always been unpredictable. They've always been random. It's just that we like to have an illusion that we have a sense of control. Of course, we do have some control, but worrying over things is not really worth it, because at the end of the day, there are forces in nature that are operating, at a much bigger scale than us. Another thing that I was, really grateful for was, scholarship that I won. I was really looking forward to, to winning this scholarship last year.
Yeah.
And this year I was able to win this scholarship, Swiss Government Excellence Fellowship. And grateful for my professors, grateful for mentors and supervisors who taught me the science of writing well, who taught me the importance of writing effectively in academia. Really grateful for them. And as for the plans that I have for the upcoming year is, of course, to be able to devote myself in my research, immerse myself in my work, and be able to create the kind of content that I have been creating on Twitter community. I'm very grateful for the community that has joined in my journey. And I'm very grateful to Samuel. We've had a lot of discussions, a lot of Twitter DM discussions. We've had a YouTube live with Samuel where I was able to share experiences of applying to the fellowship and reading it, and the post scholarship complications. So I hope to create content on Twitter, and I hope to start a YouTube channel for the same, where I can share insights on winning scholarships, writing effectively, writing in a way that you can convince the reader to take the action that you want them to take. So thank you so much, Samuel, for giving me the opportunity to speak. Can't wait to hear from other speakers.
You're very much welcome, Sonia. Thank you for sharing with us. Sonia mentioned something about the COVID-19. Of a truth, many people died from COVID. That's just the truth. We have so many people that I know people who suffered great complications. I know people. Every now and then they keep on going to the hospital. I know people, in fact, some close people who suffered big complications from COVID here in the US and even in Nigeria. So when that person was sharing with me, he said, Sam, don't join people to say COVID does not exist in Nigeria. It really exists. The person shared a lot. So we have a lot to be grateful for. And Sonia mentioned about something about the community that we have come to form on this Twitter. We are grateful for that too. Budmax, you can unmute yourself. Let me allow you to speak. What are you grateful for the year 2021? What have you done? What were you able to achieve? And what are the plans ahead?
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for giving me the floor. My name is Japa. Presently, I'm a master's student in France. I'm grateful for everything God has done for me, especially 2021. For 5 years, I was applying for scholarship to do my master outside the country, but I couldn't. In fact, I sat for PDTR exams 3 times, then went for interview twice until finally 2019 I got the scholarship. Unfortunately, a few weeks later I lost my father. So I was unable to travel again. I have to postpone into 2019, and then the COVID again shut down everything.
Wow.
Until 2020 I was able to come to France and start my program. I learned a lot. Some of my friends died. While I look at some of them move ahead of me, then I realized in life it's like a journey for individual. Some move ahead, some are behind, some are in the middle. So I was contented with what God has given me, and I was happy, grateful that I was able to find myself in France and running my program smoothly. So I really appreciate the opportunity I had. I never give up, and I continue to push for greater heights. Thank you, everyone.
One question for you, Budmax. You said you won the PTDF scholarship, right?
Yeah, I'm a scholar right now in France.
Oh, that's good. So you are being funded by the PTDF scholarship of the Nigerian government, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Congratulations on that. And then we are so
Thank you.
sorry for Daddy, for what happened to Daddy. Well, we know that. I mean, things happen for a reason. There's no way we can say more. So, okay. All right.
Thank you.
So nice having you here. So let me move to Melody. I think it should be the next. What are you grateful for? What have you learned in the year? What are the hopes ahead? What are the things you, in retrospective, when you look at the year, you think, okay, I've learned something, I've gained something, I'm grateful for this. And what are the plans ahead? You can unmute yourself, Melody.
Yeah, thank you. So I go to MIT. I'm actually I was born in 2000, and I think that a lot about it.
Sorry, that is breaking.
Oh, sorry. I'll calm down a little bit. Yeah, I think I've just been really worried about climate change a lot, and that will bring to people, and that's kind of but my dad for like in the oil industry, and he does a lot of really great stuff. But sometimes he goes like a little overboard.
Okay, Melody, let me do some. Let me mute you. We can't really get what you are saying. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, there's another option. I started a YouTube live for those who are not able to speak directly here on the Twitter space. They can come to YouTube, type whatever they want to type, and then we can. I can echo it out here. For example, I have Emmanuel Paulinius on YouTube saying good afternoon. He's saying good afternoon to everyone. I believe. I'm so sorry, Melody, that the network will not allow us to hear from you. I'm really so sorry. But I had you talk about climate change, but I couldn't hear beyond that. Okay, let me have Blossy. I think it should be next. Okay, oh, I've not requested you. Let me have Show Me More first, then I will approve some other people to be able to speak. Show Me More, you can have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Samuel. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so the
What's happening to my space?
and not seeing people around you, it was really frustrating. But I thank God for my course director, US encouraging me, her TAs. I had to learn, mix up with people, or coming from my former school where we have African students. And here I just had to learn to make do with people around me, with my colleague. I thank God for their story group. It actually really helped me a lot. So I actually thank God for completing first semester, which was a crazy one. I also thank God for my finances. I'm a person that I just keep my money safe in the bank. But this year, I was just led to invest most of my money, and I have some emergency fund also. I thank God for that, for taking that step. It was a crazy one for me, but I just had to step out in faith. I just do what God has laid in my heart. And for 2022, I'm looking at how it's going to help me in my academics, because I will start rotation in the lab. I will need to medical student. I'm just trusting God for how He's going to help me in that direction. And also for 2022, I'm looking at giving back to so many people that helped me in 2021. So I couldn't give back to them and appreciate them in kind, not just with words. You need to show love as an action. So I'm looking at 2022. I'm looking at giving back to them and just showing them my appreciation in any way I can, and also increasing my teaching skills. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak.
Oh, okay, beautiful. I'm very much interested in the money aspect. You invested. Sorry, what did you invest in? Bitcoin?
No, I invested in a brokerage firm. So I did Vanguard brokerage. I invested in stock, Vanguard total stock or something. I can't even remember the name.
I think we maybe that would be part of my plan for 2022. We need to talk.
A little bit of Bitcoin too, although I really don't understand what I would do with that one. I just put like $500 there and say, okay, I don't know.
And let's see what happens. Okay, that's good. Thank you so much. I want to have Summer as my co-host. Summer, I'm trying to make you a co-host. I don't know what is happening on my side, just in case anything happens. So, Summer, let me invite you as co-host. Okay. All right. Let's have.
Hello?
So, IB Raja, are you ready? You can unmute yourself. Let's have you. What are you grateful for the year? What have you learned? 2022, what is the plan? IB Raja, can you hear me? Hello? Okay, I think we can't hear him. So let me move to another person. El Koma, let's have you. 2022, 2021, what are you grateful for? 2022, what is the plan? What have you learned? What can you teach us to? El Koma, you have the floor. El Koma, are you there?
You're talking about?
Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
All right. Good day, everybody. Thank you for giving the floor to speak this with me. I want to be grateful to God for 2021. I've heard that I have to be proud that this 2021 has been so great. God has helped me to acquire most of my acquire throughout the 2021. Even though the COVID had bring us so brought many issues.
Okay, it seems the network is having an issue with his network. Quickly, let me move to more. What are you grateful for? Let's have you 1 to 2 minutes.
Good evening, Dr. Sam. Can you hear me?
Yes, very well. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. First and foremost, my name is Felix. I am a graduate applicant for before 2022. I am grateful for a lot this year. I'm grateful for a lot. For starters, I was a member last year of Education US in Nigeria. COVID-19 restriction prevented me from making my GRE and my TOEFL. I did not have funds, but after the COVID-19, it wasn't for me. It was not easy for me in Nigeria. So I cancelled off my entire scholarship plan and application. And I think towards my birthday in July, my lecturer called me and he was like, "What are you doing? What is your plan?" I was like, "I don't have any plan. I'm looking for a job." I was like, "Why don't you concentrate your time?" I was like, "I don't have money, so I'll take it, I'll pay." And then, just like that, I had to take my GRE.
Wow.
And after my GRE, I took my TOEFL. And then I applied. And it got so kind. I spent applying for the community, my lecturers. Some were forthcoming, some were not. And in one of my schools, I had to accommodation like that. It was, send your thought. And that's my thought, very blatant. And we are like, come for an interview. And I communicated with you for the interview. We talked and you gave me tips for the interview.
Yeah.
And with that, I got my funding.
Wow.
Full funding, GPA, full health insurance, everything was just covered.
Wow.
And I don't know how to start dating the one of the 2021, and I know 2022 will be bigger.
Wow.
So I am so happy for 2022.
Wow, that's beautiful. So your lecturer paid for your GRE.
TOEFL, yes.
Wow, your TOEFL. That's beautiful. We people. I mean, those are the type of lecturers that we pray for in Nigeria, who will encourage students. Now you would have still being a job searcher. What's that? How do we categorize them in Nigeria? You will still be searching for job around. Lazy Nigerian. But you are not lazy. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Ogona, you can unmute yourself. Let's have you. Ogona, you can unmute yourself. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yeah. Ogona.
Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for the opportunity. I am so grateful for the year 2021. It has not been an easy ride coming from a place of, I have a lot of, discouragement, a lot of reasons not to even push harder, So it's somewhat personal to me, and at the end of the day, what really made it, really made things that seems not possible, not come out to be possible. I studied electrical engineering, and I had in school I was into student politics and stuff like that. So I had issues with my lecturer, with the political stuff, and they took it personal to me. So towards the end of my studies, I had some issues with some courses and it affected my CGPA. So finally, I finished school and I went to study. So my CGPA was not so nice, even though I had.
Is anyone still active here? I can't hear anybody anymore.
Oh.
Hello.
IB Raja, yeah, we are here. It's probably your network. I don't know.
Maybe you should mute your mic so it's not.
Okay, you can continue, Ogona.
You should mute your mic so it will not affect. So after that, I had plans to go for a post scholarship studies abroad and stuff like that. But due to my results and all, it was a huge problem for me, and I didn't know where to start from. So finally, I decided to venture into it. I took my IELTS, started applications and all. I wanted Germany as my first choice and stuff. So after a series of applications and all, I managed to get one admission. Then the COVID stuff came and it was a problem to get visa. So at the end of the day, I lost the admission because I was not able to travel, and it was so depressing for me. Like towards August, that was after 2020. So towards August and all, it was so depressing for me. Like I didn't know where to start from, no job and all. And the fund I used to do the whole application was from my service, what I got from service and the little hustling I was doing by the side from those applications and the exams and also the whole thing, finished and it was so depressing. But I thank my family and my brothers, that encouraged me to go for it again. And I went for it again. I started another process, and at the end of the day, I managed to get one more admission and went for visa and all. Long story cut short, I was able to get a school and I was able to get a visa and travel, and I've started my master program. Now, the bigger problem is that I was a little bit scared. Maybe you might remember my comments sometime in your post sometime about the study program. I saw it and it was so hard. And, considering the country that I am in Germany, it's also easy to study here, but you have to work to take care of yourself, and you have to also learn the language. So
Yeah, that's true.
All these things are coming together, and it's a problem, with the limited time you have, and you also have to do well in school. So I was scared at the initial stage. Well, I started anyways, and I tried to do my best. And at the end of the day, so far so good, I would say. It was not as hard as I
As you
was
thought. Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
And so far, it's going good. So yeah, that is what I thank God for this. And then my 2022 plans, I personally, I want to be so, I want to be, I will be more intentional about getting into a relationship. Yeah, it's so personal to me.
Getting into a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, I need this. It's so like I want to be so intentional about it, because all my days in my first degree, I used to think maybe I should leave this for now. But I'm starting to see that there's no perfect time for me, and I don't want to get into a relationship. And yeah, that's my first, my first plan for 2022. Hopefully, I could, get someone that I'm really compatible with. Then secondly is that I'm working on my on some skills that I'm learning with my master's program. Some skills I'm learning part time. And the language also. So I'm taking these three things serious, and hopefully by the end of 2022, hopefully I get to a good position at the end of the day.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Congratulations on the Germany thing. And I've had people in Germany. I know it's not usually easy when you are studying and you have to hustle to take care of yourself. But of course, people have done it. You will also God will see you through. You also pull through. You will get through it all with everything. So that's good. And then for relationship, beautiful. I was almost saying that I've not had anyone say my plan for 2022, I want to get into a relationship. Because the truth is, many times we focus on one part of our life and we forget about all the others as if they are not very important. We talk about career, we talk about all those things on Twitter, talk about university, get job, get skill, get and all those stuff. But we have not talked so much about getting prepared for a relationship, because again, when you look at marriage, relationship, and all those things, they are not just what you dabble into without preparation. I used to say it. In fact, it's one tweet I want to make very soon, maybe today or tomorrow, that it's possible to have A and B in a relationship. Let's say they are married. C and D are also married. Then A and B, A is looking at the another person is cheating on A, and they are cheating on each other. And if those they are cheating with, if they get married, they will discover they will still cheat on themselves. They will still look out for someone else. So, and I was thinking we've not really talked enough about how much preparation we need for a relationship. Our life is not just all about the career. Our life is not all about the jobs. It's not about the tech skills and all those stuff. Relationship is part of our life. Family is part of our life, and then there are things we should really prepare for. So I'm happy that I have someone who is looking at that direction for 2022. That's good. That's good. I'm happy. All right, Innocent. Let me have you. You can unmute yourself to speak. Innocent.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
My name is Innocent. I want to appreciate the community on Twitter. Sometime within last week, Storm asked us to tag handles of people that have impacted their lives.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to do that, but I must confess that I have been greatly impacted by a whole lot of persons on Twitter. Just to say a little about what God helped me on this year. One of the things I want to thank Him for was that I survived an accident
Oh.
on 12th of June.
Wow.
That was when I was writing my exam, my last undergraduate.
Wow.
That semester we started the exam, and I read through the night, had my paper in the morning. However, my roommate who went for visa interview, he applied, he got a scholarship in North Carolina University. He went for visa interview and was coming back. So he asked me to come and pick him. So immediately I did my exams. I was supposed to go and rest and sleep and rest. I drove to Enugu airport to go and pick him up. I slept in the steering.
Wow.
I had an accident that God preserved my life. I couldn't forget. I can't forget that event.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's great things I take God for. I'm not checking me that I came in contact with good people on this platform early enough. During my graduate days, research and all of that, I came to understand as they talk about volunteering to learn skills or to have more research experience. I took it personal. I remained in the lab because I was not just trying to pass or have a good grade and graduate. I just wanted to get experience about this research thing, and it really helped me. Sometime last 2 weeks, one of my colleagues was telling me that one of the papers we wrote have been accepted.
Wow.
And then
Beautiful.
we have written several of them, and I'm hoping that maybe by the first quarter of next year, I should be getting about 5 more, or there are at least that works with me in the lab, which are currently being reviewed and all of that. And this experience that I got, which I know it will surely take me to some places. I had a rough time doing undergraduate. I was struggling and studying, taking care of myself and also sending things home as someone who came from a family of 9. But we lost our dad when I was 8 years, so everybody struggled his way out. Being the second person to attend university in the whole family, so there was this struggle to survive. That really affected my CGP, and I graduated with a 2.2. However, I know that I spoke because I've also seen some other persons on the chat on this community that said they got something with third class, got something with 2.2.
Very true.
Whenever I see such a thing, I say, yeah, there is something positive for me. And then I'm working on passing goal. But another thing I'm making goal is that I begin to mentor, because of the experience I got here, I begin to mentor some lecturers in my department in physics and astronomy learning. And then, fortunately, the person that supervised me, the person that supervised my graduate work, who happened to be one of the person that was giving tips.
Hey, it seems we lost Innocent. Wow, wow, wow. Such a beautiful one from Innocent. Thank God for your life. I mean, early this year too, I think it was August, I was also driving back to Tallahassee. I went to, drop my wife at the airport. She was traveling and I was coming back. In fact, I was less than 1 hour from Tallahassee, and then, there was this trailer, this long truck. When you're driving on I-20 on all these highways in Tallahassee, the speed limit is 70 miles.
Hopefully, in students' time, when you have something like this again,
Sorry, Innocent, I had to mute you because I'll just finish. I'll get back to you because we lost you for a moment. Okay. So I'll get back to you. So I was driving, I was doing the speed limit 70, so normal things. You see all those long trucks too, they are moving very fast. And then I was about overtaking this long truck. I was, you had to increase to like 75, 80. And then as I tried to overtake this long truck, the guy maybe didn't see me, maybe he felt my car was small and he was in the truck and wanted to show me something, show me pepper or whatever. The guy just swerved to the left too. And then I was off the road. Those things you see in movies, like you see the car rolling, you see the tire rolling and all those stuff. I was off the road. I pressed the brake fully. The car was sliding. I mean, I was almost going to the other side, but thank God for life. I also came out on earth. So yeah, I can relate. Thank God for that, Innocent. So Innocent, I'm going to unmute you back and then start from where you were talking about the lecturers in your department. We lost you from that moment. So Innocent, you have the floor. Innocent, you can unmute yourself. Okay, it seems we finally lost Innocent. All right. Keneke, let's have you. What are you grateful for? What are the things? What are the plans for the coming year? Let's have you. Keneke, I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Everybody. Actually, 2021 has been a very challenging year. Actually, number one, I started to undergo surgery. And it was actually a terrifying one. He survived. He's doing very well because he had severe tonsillitis. So it was a very difficult for him to breathe. We did. The doctors did their job, and he's doing very fine. That's the number one thing that I'm actually grateful for. I don't know. Even having a closely related experience with that of Innocent. Innocent, don't be discouraged that you came up with a tutu. Personally, I came out with a tutu and went ahead to have my master's in 2013. And after that, actually was doing something else before I moved to academics because I think that's where my final calling is. So if you actually prepare yourself for the future, definitely your dreams cannot be limited by your grades.
That's true.
And what I have actually learned so far from the Twitter community, actually this year Twitter has blessed me beyond every reasonable measures. One is that it feeds from persons like Samuel, Olachi, Olumuria, and many other persons that I cannot actually name from the top of my head, but their posts help one to actually see that the goal is to actually keep up and not to draw oneself back. But some things happen. I was applying to schools to see that I could actually move out, maybe a scholarship or maybe master scholarship could actually sponsor myself and go out. But Nigeria happened to me. It was actually a terrible thing. I applied for my passport. Passport could not call for up to 8 months. I couldn't get my passport. Transcripts now. Transcript could not also come till now. My undergraduate transcript is still pending. One person has not signed. Oh, they miscalculated your grades.
Wow.
They should have to do. It's certainly a terrible experience. God will have it. I find out that even those things happen, I am not discouraged because I'm just counting the good things that actually did happen, and I'm grateful for. Among one thing is that it's a good opportunity to even still see someone actually exposed my eyes to see things that I did not. I was actually looking out for areas to improve how I could write good SOP and also protect myself very well. I was asking people to see how they can review, and graceful enough, someone helped me to actually see. And everywhere I go, I always say it. I'm best to me. She's one of the best things that happened to me.
Wow.
Yes, I don't know. She took time. I mean, somebody who is busy with law, all of us know law is a very difficult thing with the constitution and everything. But she found out time to review not just me, because by my number alone that I saw, I'm like number 265.
Wow.
And that means she has been reviewing hundreds of persons. That is beyond times. So you should know that God will reward you abundantly. Now, I don't know. I'm still applying some schools in Sweden, and then I'm not gotten reply from them. I'm not giving up hope yet. I'm still, my job is still secure, so I'm still okay with where I am. But I'm training big birds because I know that because I'm transitioning to a different area because of something that happened. A device was not available, and somebody died as a result of this medical equipment that could have actually done a good scan.
Wow.
And that actually triggered me. Yes, it triggered me so much that, in fact, it traumatizes me every time because the lady died from breast cancer.
Wow.
Early scan would have actually exposed the level of how far the cancer has spread, and maybe mastectomy can actually take place and she could have survived. She couldn't because there was no device in the government hospital that I was working, and that triggered me that I know that physics is close to any of the biomedical engineering.
That's true.
Let me go to those areas and see if there's any way devices that are produced by Africa can actually help to make sure that they can withstand our weather and our epileptic conditions that actually are happening, so that if I can contribute small quota to help in making devices better, I will be satisfied that if I die tomorrow, I know that I contributed my part to humanity to save lives. So that drives me. So I'm already in my PhD here in Nigeria, but still, I felt I can start over somewhere and do a master's, and then go through to get a PhD in biomedical engineering. So that's why I tried to go out of the country, because more and more. And thankfully, I joined Twitter in 2015. Then I'm not being an active Twitter user. But this year, 2021, was extraordinary, and I'm happy that we are still alive. And my 2022 goals are that even though I don't succeed in 2022 for maybe like my scholarships and the rest, I am determined to do extraordinary things. I mean, I've already started preparing myself to take the GRE, to fall, whatever exams that is available. This 2022, my people, we'll get to where we will have to be. It has to be, because if something is driving you, you have no option than to keep pushing to see that you get to where, so that you can solve even human problem. You know that you have actually contributed to humanity before you go. And I'm grateful to everyone of you that are here. My brother's not rich here. Sorry, I don't know. Thank you very much. You guys are really doing some addition. Thank you very much. You guys changed my prospect of things, how things ought to be. I will continue to be grateful to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kaneke. So you said Summer really did a lot. I was expecting that you will ask for account number so that you can really shower with that blessing. I believe Summer will agree to that. Just kidding. There's a comment from someone on YouTube. The person, Biola Olowola, she said, I was saved from an accident where another colleague died on the same road. So she's thank you. Even though we are not happy that the other colleague died, but at least she is thankful for life. And she also said, I'm grateful. She said she applied for a master's program and she's believing it to be fully funded. She said, I'm believing God to be selected. She said, I'm a mother of two under 5 years. She's a mother of two. The two of them are under 5 years. And said, my family is part of my life. And she ended with visa is key. So she's actually really thankful for her life, and she's thankful that she's able to apply, and she's expectant. You see, part of our life is hope. When there is no hope, there is no life. What keeps us living is because we actually have hope. Take away hope, and then living will be useless in quotes, because you don't have that hope of something coming. You don't have hope of, let's say, better future or something ahead that you are looking up to. So the hope gives us reasons to live. So that we have hope is something to actually be thankful for. Nengenen Bativga, I'm sorry I murdered your name. She's from on YouTube too. She's saying he or she, I don't know if the name is he or she, I'm sorry, said, I'm grateful for remaining in the faith amidst several options to swap. I thank God for the lessons He made me to learn out of the failures I recorded, including scholarship rejections. We have said it again and again. Rejection will always come, no matter, even when you get the scholarship in things you still do, rejection will always come. And then it's part of our life. We just need to learn how to move on, learn from that rejection and move ahead and then make something beautiful. God for the friends and scholars He connected me with on Twitter, including Dr. Sam. I'm not a doctor yet, but I claim it in Jesus' name. I'm looking forward to landing a PhD position in the US come for 2020. That's still talking about hope. So thank you for sharing with us. So let me ask Ben King. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name properly. You can unmute yourself, Ben King. This is not showing your name in full. Ben Kingsley, okay, it's actually a combination of two names. Ben Kingsley, you can unmute yourself. Let's have you. The floor is yours. What are you grateful for 2021? What are the plans for the year? What are the plans coming? Ben Kingsley, you have the floor. Okay, it seems he's having issues with his network. Um, let's have Blossy. Blossy, you can have the floor. Oh, Blossy is out again. Okay. Uh, okay, Blossy, yeah, let's have you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. A beautiful Nigeria. Dr. Samuel, thank you for the opportunity to speak. So, yeah, 2021, I'm grateful to God for a lot of things. One of them is for preservation of life. I mean, if nothing happened, even if nothing happened this year, I was so happy to come back home and meet everybody was still alive and they're healthy. There was a lot of people fell sick during the year and, for community got scared. But thank God for preservation of life. Another thing I'm so grateful to God is for quality relationships. This is not romantic relationship. I mean, this year God sent people my way that I could learn from, people that I could learn from, people that could mentor. And I also thank God for Twitter. This was this year that I decided to be active on Twitter. I had Twitter account in 2017, but I was never active, but this year I got to be active and I followed up on all the academic Twitter people. And for a long time, because I thought about an undergraduate, but I didn't want to pursue. I didn't want to have a master's in law. I didn't want to, but even though I was a lawyer, but I didn't want to have a second degree in law. And for a long time, I was really confused though. What area should I go to? Where should I move to? I really didn't know where exactly to go to and where could I ask for funding. But this year, being honest, I decided to start praying about it. I was like, okay, God, where should I go to? I've tried to do clarity sections, I've tried to do mentorship sections with people, and at the end of the day, it still left me hanging. Where should I go? And sometime during the year, I was reading something. I just came across something. I was reading something, and I started to check out. It was written by somebody that was doing a PhD in a school in the US. I started to check out what this program was all about, and I'm so glad to see that it was a perfect fit. So I'm grateful to God for the opportunity to be able to do my applications, my application fees, and in 2022, I'm hoping that January, February 2022, that God willing, that I get the admission and maybe I could finally build my way to start a new career and a new life. So thank you. I'm grateful for all the people on Twitter, all the academics, all the hosts, all the people that host Twitter spaces. I've really learned a lot. Right now, I can't imagine. I'm even talking to people about scholarship applications. Like, I think I'm a pro. I've done one before. I'm hoping will come in. So thank you, everybody.
Beautiful. You are very much welcome. Just quickly, let me ask: those sessions you booked that you had, they were paid sessions, right?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, we are so sorry. We are so sorry. So don't worry. Of course, like we always do, we encourage do it yourself, and then we believe you can actually do these things yourself, and you get it. So great, great. Ben Kingsley, we can have you. You can unmute yourself now. I called you earlier. I believe it was your network. Ben Kingsley, let's have you. Ben Kingsley, let's have you. You can speak. You have the floor. Okay, it seems Ben Kingsley's network is actually doing him strong thing. Atakata, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Atakata, let's have you. Please correct me if I've pronounced it wrongly. Atakata, you have the floor.
Am I about to speak?
Yeah, hello, I can hear you. Okay, probably problem issues with network too. Ayomide, let's have you. You have the floor. You can unmute yourself.
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, I believe so. We can.
Okay. I'm basically thankful to God for 2021 because I have been on this scholarship journey for quite a long time. And maybe starting abroad since 2013 when I wanted to do my undergraduate, but I started focusing on getting a scholarship for my MSc in 2018, and I tried a few scholarships, OKP, Netherlands, Commonwealth, and stuff, and even for OKP, I got to the final stage, but I wasn't granted the scholarship, and I really got depressed at some point. But 2021, I went to Twitter, and I graduated 2020, but I became active in 2021, and I was growing different scholars, and I was trying to follow up and trying to strategize in applying for the scholarship. And unfortunately for me, I tried that scholarship, although I really haven't been a fan of Germany. I didn't really like Germany, but I mean, just because I don't like Europe. But as God will have it, I got that scholarship to Germany, and I moved to Germany, and it has really been a great thing for me because it's when they say a man proposes and God disposes, because I never dreamt of coming to Germany or. But as God have it, I am here, and even when I got to Germany, it was more or less like I didn't leave home. Like I felt welcomed by Nigerians, by different nationalities, and it has been really a great experience for me. And yeah, I'm basically thankful to God for that, and I wish every other person trying to get scholarships and admissions and visas to travel out and further their education. I wish everybody success. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Ayomide. Ayomide is thankful because all those plans happened as, even though the places he didn't dream he would get to, but he was able to get there. All right. I think Atakata is ready. Let's have you now. Oh, it's just, the network is doing me real bad. Silas, let's have you. What are you thankful for? What are the plans for 2022? Only one person has talked about the relationship plan now in the personal romantic sense.
Because it has never been easy, but God made it easy. Because I never envisioned that I'll be on my way to Barcelona by October this year. But also people have gotten the scholarship fully funded on a permanent residence and work visa. And I never knew that a PhD could be this, if I may put it, easy in Barcelona, because I realized that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I realized that working as a PhD student in Barcelona, you are authorized as an
as a worker, not as a sport. So it comes with its own advantage. And for marriage, I'm so blessed because I got married in 2018. And God has been so magnanimous even when I started this PhD journey in 2019. Quality journey rather in 2019. That's when I gave birth to our first son. And the second son came 2021, May 2021. But I thank God because it felt so encouraging. Having carried my son for some few months before leaving for Barcelona and making calls to home and know how they're doing, it gives me great joy. And of course, the family here in Barcelona has been great. The church has been so good. God bless me with a wonderful supervisor. In fact, he just noted me now that we need to go hang out tomorrow so that we say goodbye to 2021.
Wow.
To 2021, probably have a coffee, some drinks. And I believe that 2022 will be better. Because, of course, we're already making plans for my family to come to Barcelona. I hope everybody gets what God wished for them in 2022. And let's not forget, like I always say, if one route is not paying, please travel the lesser route. Germany is good. Spain is good. Eventually, you will reach your final destination.
That's true.
God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Silas. Thank you. All right. So okay, someone is saying here on YouTube. He said Elizabeth. She said the guys are not making advancing, bro. They feel we are too serious. All right. So guys, please make advances. The ladies are saying they are not too serious. All right. Let me have who else is here? Stanley. Yeah, Stanley, you can unmute yourself and tell us what you're grateful for, the plans for the year ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm grateful for a lot of things in 2021. First of it was that I completed my master's degree under full scholarship by the MasterCard Foundation.
Wow.
And also, before completing the master's, I secured a fully funded PhD as well in Canada.
Wow.
So, first week of December, I completed my master's, and it was the last week of November. And first week of December, I came to Canada now for my PhD. So, I'm hoping for a blessed 2022 as well. So, starting my PhD journey and every other good thing in life.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you, Stanley. Thank you for that. Next person, James, you can unmute us yourself. Let's have you. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? What's the plan for 2022? What can we learn from your journey? James, you have the floor.
Oh, good evening from Nigeria.
Good afternoon from Florida.
Okay. Yeah, 2021 has been eventful for me. It started with my disappointment, though I lost a job after getting to the final stage of the interview. Then I did my
Network issues here. It seems we've lost James. Let's see. Dakbo, are you there? It seems. Okay, my space is crashing, it seems. La 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 la. All right, why does space crash? Elizabeth, okay, I will share your message. It seems space is crashing on my side. Okay, space crash. Oh, Okay. All right, I can't seem to get my space back. Okay, I'm reconnecting now. Oh, okay, space just crashed. We have to start again. What? So we are starting space again. All right, grateful for in 2021. Plans for 2022. Okay, yeah, it seems space crashed. So, but we are back again. So you are very much welcome. Let's just wait for others to join again. I don't know why that happens on space. But while we're waiting for every other person to join, let me read from someone on YouTube. Elizabeth is saying 2021. Oh, let me wait for more people to join before I read a message. Uh, One thing is clear from all these testimonies, from all these, from everyone saying how grateful they are for 2021, is that they actually use relationship, human relationship, relating with one another. They have actually used it to step to greater heights, and that's what we have always been saying. That's what we have always been preaching. You will always need that person sitting next to you, that person next to you, that guy you're saying is tweet, that guy sharing all those stuff. You always need their help. God did not design man to walk alone. God did not design us to do everything alone. We will always need the assistance of one person or the other. Okay, and that's what we have seen from all these testimonies so far, that yes, we always need each other. And it's amazing. The pandemic, for example, caused some of us to become very active on Twitter. I wasn't pre-pandemic, I wasn't really active on Twitter. I mean, I just read what's going on. So someone made me active on Twitter in a way, or made me to start using Twitter more. Sugarlink, when it was doing all those cases, police brutality stuff, I became active on, not active in that sense. I was reading more on Twitter, reading what's going on. Myself, I was astonished, saying, so this much police brutality is going on and all those stuff. And then you see the pandemic came, and then I had more free time to start doing stuff on Twitter, to start writing things, to start doing all these things. And then, boom, see where we are today, see how much we have connected with each other, see how much scholarship has been won, and all those stuff. So, relationship with one another is actually very, very important. Um, so, let me read before I allow Dakpo to speak. No, Felix. Before I allow Felix to speak, before Dakpo on YouTube, Elizabeth said 2021 has been a great year. Grateful for life. She said, I concluded my MSc and got my transcript last week. I'm thankful for you that you're able to get your transcript, not like some schools. Said started a business. Wow. Said I'm hoping to join University of Florida for my PhD by next year. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. UF, that's beautiful. 2021 has been so good to you. That's beautiful. All right. So, Felix, you can unmute yourself and tell us what are you grateful for? What are the plans for the coming year? What can we learn from your journey so far? Felix, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you, Sam, for the opportunity. Good evening, all from Nigeria.
Yeah. Good afternoon from Florida.
My name is Felix Idu. I'm grateful to God for, would I say, reintegration into Twitter. I did my MSc in 2014 in the UK. I came back to Nigeria in 2015 and started working as a lecturer in a polytechnic, Federal Polytechnic in Ebonyi State. Honestly, I would say I don't know what happened to me because when I hear the testimonies, I started using Twitter in 2014 while in the UK. When I came back to Nigeria, I didn't know what really happened. I abandoned Twitter. At some point, when I started trying to come back, I think that was last year, this issue of banning Twitter from federal government came up. But in a whole, I think I got challenged when one of my colleagues, who is currently in Boston State University, he left this year, I think August this year. I got challenged because when I came from my master's journey, he was still trying to run his master's here in Nigeria. He got a fully funded PhD position in Boston State University, computer science, and left. And the thing is that we were here doing a lot of stuff. I was the elected chairman of the Academic Staff Union, that is Polytechnics,
ASU.
And he was ASU, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics. And after here, I was the chairman, 2018 to 2020. It was for 2 years. In this time, we were running around thinking we were doing well. He was my publicity secretary. I didn't know he was into this scholarship stuff, but he started asking me for my MasterCard to pay for GRA and all that. That was when my eyes opened. And eyes got opened there, and they started encouraging me to return to Twitter, to use Twitter more often because there are stuff there, very useful information about getting scholarship. Before now, well, I was funded by telephone for the the masters in UK. So before now, I didn't have this idea. Even though I went to, I'm sorry to say it, I have to be plain. Even though I went to UK to do a masters, I didn't know that there was fully funded scholarship because of the conservative nature of UK. And truly, until when I was in UK, I was actually looking out for those scholarship. But I discovered that in UK, their positions are usually for home students. I will state it clearly, is for home students. You have to be extra good, extremely good to get,
to get those positions.
That position. So the thing really, will I say, killed my spirit. I didn't look the other way. When I came back, I also tried this, PTDF stuff. I got invited for an interview at UNM. After that stage, I didn't hear anything again. I tried NDDC. After that, I was invited for an interview, which I missed because of this unionism thing. I didn't check my emails within the time I was coming to be chairman and all that. Not putting your egg in one basket kind of thing. But well, no, it's not like I have any regrets, but I think I really wasted my time to be chairman, freedom fight and all that for people who I would say don't really appreciate it. So, however, people came in and I'm following you up. You're doing a very great job, and I'm happy for that. So I've submitted several applications to US and US universities. I'm hoping that because I did this whole emailing thing as you guys advised, and I got responses from some of the advisors, and I'm hoping that come next year, I will be lucky to get one, and I think that will change the whole story. So I'm grateful that I came back to this family, this Twitter family, at the right time. Because the information you guys are doing now, I'm sure it wasn't there several years back.
That's true.
We didn't know how to get onto them, and all that. So I'm very grateful. I want to thank you guys for the job you're doing, the work you're doing, especially someone who have been reviewing this stuff. I've just been looking at her and I have not had the courage to contact her. Like, well, Christina goes, I might still contact her. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you so much. Thank you. So we hope that 2022 will be, more fruitful for all of us.
Amen. 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 Thank you, Felix. So I think we Summer deserves an applause. If you can clap, if you can make that clap emoji, you can make it. Let's just give Summer a round of applause. Which one is clap now? I think this one is clap. All right, let's just give Summer a round of applause. She deserves some accolades. She has really done a great job. Thank you, Summer, for doing that. All right. Let's have Atakata. I think you have been trying to connect on and on, but I believe your network should be stable now. Let me pray this prayer for you. Let me pray this prayer for you. If you are in a place where network is always an issue, I pray that by this time next year, if you have applied or if you are planning to apply, I pray that by this time next year you will be in a place where the network will be stable. You can, I don't know how you will say amen to that. You can use 100 emoji to say amen to that. All right. Some people are also clapping for you on YouTube. They are clapping for you. They are saying thank you for what you have done so far, what you have been doing. And then this really shows that, see, we are all human beings. When we are appreciated for what we are doing, there is that motivation to do more. While trying to set up this space, I was looking at one of Summer's posts that she just received, like 80 SOPs between yesterday and today. I've not been able to read it well to be able to comment, but Summer is really doing a great job. You see, for this period, I've relaxed for this, Christmas period. Of course, I've been busy with some other things. I've been writing, doing a lot of stuff, but Summer is really doing a great job. Thank you so much. All right, Atakata, let's have you.
All right.
We can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. Thank you so much, Thank you. So, my name is Prosper, and in 2021, I'm grateful to God and to everyone as well. I changed. I had a change of job. I was actually looking for a stable job in 2021, and by grace of God, I got the job.
Good.
And so, because of the job, I was just like, is there something else to pursue? Like, as we were working out, like, I needed something else to pursue. So, I've been on Twitter for some time, and I've been looking at the tweets, and I've not really been very active on academic Twitter
maybe until went to client site and I talked to the client actually saw me and said, I think you are smart, so why are you not looking for scholarship? So he told me that that's a scholarship linked into Cambridge. So he's currently he got a funded scholarship in Cambridge. So he's currently running the program. So after he spoke to me, I was restless for I think 2 days or so.
Beautiful.
This was around September. So that's now informed my decision to start applying, getting my documents ready to start applying for scholarships and all that. So for 2027, that will be my focus to try as much as possible to apply for many schools. For now, I'm waiting for trying to get more documents so that 2022 will be all about applying for scholarships.
Why am I getting rejected from space? This is my first time doing Twitter space, so I don't know. Probably my network is having issues too. Space is just kicking me out.
I think Sam is having network issues. Maybe Akakata can talk. Yeah, it's kind of breaking up. So.
Oh, actually, I've been talking since I didn't know that no one was here.
You are all yeah.
All right. So I'm actually grateful to God and to everyone that I had a change of job. I was trying for the most of the environment where I offer this tax. I offered it for job contract. So I got the job in 2021, and I'm very much grateful for that. So during the course of work, I actually met a client who went to a client's office. So during the discussion with the client, he told me that the police on the scholarship into Cambridge. So he actually encouraged me that.
I think maybe you should mute yourself. I'm going to for like maybe 5 minutes because we can't hear you at all. I don't know about others, but it's really breaking up on your end.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Japa, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Japa. Okay, since Japa it hasn't joined, Felix, you can unmute yourself and talk.
You should know if I did agricultural education. Then I further to pursue agriculture. But for my master's, I deviated a little bit. I am doing the corporate communication almost done. So I intended to further my studies in the PhD, and I applied to few universities in the ME, and I had the about two of them say they don't have a position there and that. I don't know if it was because of today, because I have like
Okay, it seems we lost Idowu there. In fact, we all lost me for some moment. I don't know. I'm going to sue these guys.
I know that this platform today topic is not about that.
Ogbume, we cannot actually hear what you're saying again. I'm so sorry. Um, I'm so sorry for that. All right, let me read someone's message from YouTube again. Emmanuel Onche said, I'm grateful for life and people I met this year. This further tells us the importance of networking, having people around us who you can rely on. And before I was kicked out, I think the last speaker was talking about his friend who advised him to start applying, and then the friend saying, oh, you are smart, you can do this. I pray that you will have friends around you who will kick you when you need to be kicked, so that you can start applying when you need to apply. It's good to surround yourself with such people. Can we still have you again? Is it still possible? Okay, let me allow Summer. So let's hear from you. People have been great. People are grateful for the gift of summer. I mean, summer is a gift to the academic body on Twitter, Nigerian academic body on Twitter. Summer has been a blessing. She's a gift to us. So let's hear from you, Summer. What are you actually grateful for too?
Thank you. Thank you so much. There's something you all know about me. I'm actually very shy when it comes to receiving compliments. It's not intentional. I like to hide under the radar. Yeah. Talking about all the things you all are grateful for. I've been doing some sort of reflection for the past 1 week, and one of them is I'm grateful for life.
Yeah.
It's something that without it, every other thing doesn't exist. I lost my uncle to COVID in January. He just came back to Nigeria. I just attended a wedding. That was it.
Wow.
I lost my aunt here in Canada to COVID.
Wow.
And we were literally like almost in the same house. And I can just imagine how what they have their dreams and everything, and just dawned on me that without life, without health, everything is just it's just a waste. So I'm very grateful for health. I'm also grateful for growth, because I may not be where I want to be, but I definitely know where I was yesterday. So what this means is that I had down moments this year, but I'm also grateful for close to 50,000. I don't know. I'm just grateful, because if you're coming to do a master's here in Canada and you don't have enough money, you'll be worried about going to do different types of jobs to kind of stay intact. I didn't want to do that. I knew that I needed to concentrate very well on my studies. I knew that the only job, when I tell my friends that, the only job I'm doing right now is just TA and RA, because I want to build my research and teaching skills. I don't go there because I say, for what? I don't have the stress. Not because I was, comfortable, but because I knew that I couldn't do all of that. I couldn't focus on my academics. I needed to maintain, a very strong GPA, right? I needed to be sure that when I'm applying for my PhD, my GPA will also be standing out alongside my other achievements. So I'm really grateful. 2021 was, it is 2021. It is a great year. It has been great to me, my friends, people around me. More than 10 of my friends have gotten free for their scholarships to study abroad, because I pushed them to do so. Some of them are tutors who have been needed for their scholarships. Some of them are in the US right now. I even know one who applied for her. I think at that time, you might shut down the whole applying for US visa. So there was no date. And then we were just talking. I was in Canada, and we were just talking. And then, no, I haven't left. So I think I was sitting in Nigeria. And then, just like that, I don't know. I have a feeling that we should just pray this night. And we were just praying. In less than 4 minutes into the prayer, she got a message from a random number that said, "Check the US site. There is a date open." And she just put her date, and then the next thing, her date was 2 days later. And she walked in, and in less than 2 minutes, told them that her visa was approved.
Wow.
And now she's currently done, because in the US it's more like 1 year, not like Canada, right? Because they will start with like experience. So she's done, like she's done. She's got an internship offer in like, so it's more like as she's finishing from here, she's going to, like, I'm just grateful for my friends and the circle I keep. I'm very mindful of the kind of friends or people that take my space. The reason is, I'm not saying that I don't have random friends. Trust me, if you know me on any other social media platform, let's say Instagram, I have different types of friends. But inside my space, that's a different thing. So you have to be very intentional about the people that you put in your space, about the people you put in your circle.
Very true.
I can't be talking now about scholarship and somebody's telling me, please read the next party we're going to, right? It's not